Alright, hey guys, welcome back to another video. So I was down London Comic Con this past weekend just gone. Had a really great time down there. I was down there for all 3 days it was open. And I managed to pick up a fair amount of merchandise down there. And I figured I'd share that with you guys and show you what I've picked up. It's pretty much all anime merchandise. So if you're after anything Sonic in this video, you're probably going to be disappointed. So I'm going to start off with this one right here, which we picked up. This is Project Diva F, Miku. Character in a summer swimsuit figurine. Most of the gear I'm going to be showing you I haven't actually even opened myself yet, so I'm not going to really go into too much detail with everything. I might do an individual review for some of this gear in the future. So yeah, this is item number 1. They had these on display as well, so I knew exactly what it looked like when I was getting it. Okay, the next one, we have this one right here, which is from Ikki Towson, which is a figurine we've got here. Really nice looking one. Not sure how that's pronounced there. Ryofu Hosen Hadaka apron version. I picked up one Blu-ray while I was down there, which is High School of the Dead on Blu-ray, because it was actually pretty cheap down there compared to what it is on in the shops. I've heard pretty good things about this one, so I figured I'd give this one a go. As you can see, it's still in the shrink wrap. Haven't opened that yet. First Dragon Ball Z piece we've got, big one here. We've got a Dragon Ball Kai Frieza Force, his spaceship, which is a pretty big piece. I was pretty glad to pick this up. They didn't have as much, I'd say, Dragon Ball Z merchandise down there this year that they had last year, which is unfortunate because I'm after a few certain Frieza figurines and statues. But I hadn't picked this one up, so I picked this one up as soon as I saw it. I have actually had a look at this one, so I'm going to give you a quick look, because it's pretty big. Okay, and this is it. I'm not exactly sure where I'm going to put this yet, but yeah. These are all the legs that you attach to it, so you can have it standing up properly. Now, there is a second version to this one, which has Frieza's final form on the box. I'm not sure whether that one's rarer or this one's rarer, but the other version has a sort of more metallic version looking for the spaceship. Whereas this one sort of looks more like how it looks in the anime, I'd say. A more anime look, whereas the other one's sort of a more realistic version. On the back of the box, there's like a full lineup of figures that you get with this. He had a few of these ones here, but the stall I went to, that is, but he didn't unfortunately have the freezers, which I was looking for. Now, I've got to admit, when I first saw this, I actually thought this lit up, but it doesn't. It's a pretty deceitful looking box, because when you look at that, it actually looks like this thing lights up, but it doesn't. Or at least I haven't found a switch on it that does. Okay. Next freezer item, we have Frieza's third form head, which is actually a money jar. Now this is a pretty interesting piece because it's sort of like one of those really ultra realistic looking things. This is it. It certainly is a handsome looking bugger, but yeah, it's actually a money jar. As you can see, there is there. I'm not actually going to use this for a money jar because that will probably destroy it by ramming the coins in there. So yeah, that's a pretty good, pretty big piece. Ooh. Yeah. Okay. Okay, next is a copy of MYM, which is an English anime magazine which comes out every month. I'm pretty sure this is their latest one out, issue 26. All sorts of anime and video games, previews and reviews in here. Next is an actual program for the actual event. haven't actually had a proper look through this yet. I haven't had the time. Next I've got a couple of art books here. First of all we have a Supersonico book featuring all sort of really high quality artwork in here. While that's picking that up, and we have another art book I picked up here with a little sleeve there featuring sorts of artwork in there. Now the next ones are pretty cool. These are actually, I got picked up a couple of animation cells. So I'm a pretty big fan of the anime Tenchi Muyo and its various spin-offs. And the two I'm about to show you are actually from the spin-off for Tenchi Muyo, which was titled Pretty Sammy. And this is one of the cells I picked up. Now I picked these two cells up pretty cheap. Obviously I don't think these sort of hold the value as opposed to like a Dragon Ball Z cell and the Pokemon cells. I had a few of them there, and they were a lot of money. There was a Dragon Ball Z one there that was about, I think, £500. These ones were nowhere near that price. So yeah, these are pretty cool. They're the only two Tenchi related animation cells I could find there. So that one, in case you was wondering, that actually is Pretty Sammy. That one didn't state that one. The next one is of Pixie Misa. This is a pretty cool one, and this one actually contains the Dogun as well on the back. Okay, next I have a Supersonico figurine. Zoom in on there, where she's sitting on a chair. There's a better look at it. I haven't opened this one yet. And the next item is this one. Now this isn't a new item. I've had this about 7 months now. But the thing that makes it as unique is they had, I'm not sure if I pronounce her name right, Wendy Lee or Wendy Lee. And she was actually the voice of TK from Digimon. So I brought a copy of Season 1 here, which obviously she was in the most. She only voiced the kid TK. I don't think she did the teenage one from Season 2. But yeah, so she signed this for me, which is really cool. Now I have a couple more items to show you that I didn't pick up at Comic Con, but I've got them literally just recently, like within a week or two, and I figured I'd just show these at the end of the video because they are anime related as well. First of all is Dragon Ball Season 1. Now this is a pretty big deal. I know if you're American and you're watching this video, you're thinking like, why is he shouting Season 1? This has been out years. Well, this is actually the very first official release of Dragon Ball in the United Kingdom. Amazingly, yes, we've had Dragon Ball Z and GT out for ages, and they finally got around to officially bringing it out in the UK. So I will be picking up all the seasons for this one. I haven't actually opened this and watched this yet. It's got 28 episodes on here, as well as the first movie on 4 discs. Next I have 2 packs of various Vocaloid figures, featuring all your favourite characters from the most popular ones from there. I haven't actually opened this one yet either. Now the next one I have got open, and that is the newly released GEM Digimon figures, or this one figure I should say, which is in aid of Digimon's 15th anniversary. Amazingly, it's already been 15 years. And here is the figure at the box, featuring Tai and Agumon, or Taishi as he's pronounced in Japanese. And it's a really cool figure. It's really well detailed, and as usual for the GEM figures, you have got an extra head in there as well, with him winking. And there's also a little trading card in there with both of them on it as well. Now I've got to admit, he's a little bit smaller than what I was expecting him to be. Now I've been waiting for this to come out for quite a while, and the photos on the sites make it look pretty big. As you can see from my hand example there, he's not that big at all, but he's still really awesome and I like him. Now there's actually another version featuring Matt and Gabumon, or Yamato is it, I think he's called in Japan. I don't know if it has on the back there, it doesn't, but yeah, it's a similar, basically the same thing, but with them two characters, Matt and Gabumon. I was hoping it was going to be at Comic Con, but I actually didn't see that, or even this one there. There was no stalls that had this. And if you've been to London Comic Con, it's absolutely massive there, so I was pretty shocked at that it not being there. But no, that's it guys. I hope you enjoyed watching this video and seeing my recent pickups. As always, I appreciate any thumbs up, comments and subscribes, and I shall see you guys soon. Thanks for watching.